When the schedule was released, you saw that you were going to be able to play the Patriots in Frankfurt. What was your immediate reaction as a kid who grew up just, a few hours away from the stadium?
I mean, it's an unbelievable feeling. I was over the moon about it. As I mentioned earlier, my grandma will be able to attend, and who wouldn't necessarily be able to fly over to the United States and watch me. It's just a long flight, across the pond. So just beyond excited. And actually, in the off season, when our opponents came out, I always joked to my family about it, like, hey, we are playing the Patriots away, and they already knew that they were playing in Germany. So I was like, oh, this is a possibility. But for it to actually happen was it's just an unbelievable feeling. You couldn't even put it in words.
Jonathan, how do you compartmentalize preparing yourself mentally, physically for the travel, playing internationally this week, and then also having to game plan for a tough game against New England?
Like you said, number one, game planning for a tough game versus New England, but then trying to get all the logistics right. You usually got a normal week. It's kind of cut short. You got to, do everything to prepare your body kind of before you leave, and being able to manage that. So it's just one small little wrinkle, but the main thing is always, planning for that tough game that we have coming up.
Man, it's weird, all this Germany stuff going on. You're trying to hurry up and get out, but definitely got to stay focused on what's the main thing. Got a tough opponent, very familiar with them, very familiar with us. So for us, it's just, stay focused on the details, understand why we're going out there. We're going out there to win a football game. All the distractions aside, let's just focus on keep the main thing the main thing.
What do you anticipate as being the atmosphere with the fanfare that there is for American football overseas?
I mean, I know they're going to be crazy about it, but then also you're going overseas, so you're going to have a lot of different fan bases over there, and a couple are going to be Green Bay Packers fan, you got some Lions fans, but I'm just going to be excited for the atmosphere because the London game I went to, years ago was just a lot. It was just a cool place to be. Everybody loves football, and being able to see that atmosphere and all these people coming together for the sport that you love is just awesome.
What would consecutive wins do for this team, not just in terms of stacking back-to-back wins going into the bye, but also getting even on the season going into the bye and starting off that latter stretch, November into December, basically on a clean slate?
I think getting a win any part of the year is big, right? And then obviously just think it builds the confidence going into the bye week, coming back, kind of just getting away from the game a little bit, getting fresh, get the mindset kind of fresh. And then it's, being 5-5, it's pretty much your 0-0, right? And you kind of just get those last 7 games, and it's just like a new season. So that'd be good.
We just want to build on the momentum that we got from last week. But we got a new opponent, new environment, new situation. We got to keep the same mentality, stay hungry for it. At this point, we won't be playing great balls. November, it's a time where teams start to separate themselves. So we just want to be one of those teams.
We know this back half stretch is where, teams have to bolster up. You're either going to go up or you're going to go down. So it'll do a lot in order to make sure that we can continue to trend upwards.